Well, hello, everybody. I welcome you back to yet another edition of Backstop Banter, your home for all of the baseball news that you could possibly want in your life and more, as I like to say. We start the show off, as always, with baseball because I don't care about Michael. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, that
Michael.
hurts. You're so mean.
I am. I am. Actually, I don't think I'm mean. I think I'm a very honest person and people don't like it.
So you really don't care about me?
No, see, that part was a joke, but I
See?
think
See?
real life situations, like I actually say what's on my mind, and other
Mm-hmm.
people avoid that. Like my manager, right? She'll come up to me. She's like, "You guys doing anything?" I say, "No, no." She'll be like, "You working?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. I'm doing nothing." And like other people be like, "Oh yeah, really working really hard," because that would be the smart thing to do as well. But like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, I'm just not like that.
Mm.
She's like, "I respect the honesty." I'm like, "See, thank you."
But she can't stand you.
No, she loves me. In fact, I'm one of the few people that she actually does enjoy. Because, well, how could you not like me? Um, how you doing, Michael? We're all good over there in
Yeah,
Kentucky,
doing
over there,
great. In what?
Kentucky, Kansas,
Kansas, really?
something with a K.
I mean, that's close, I guess. Doing great. Just actually walked in the door, literally changed clothes from my work attire, and sat down here. I probably got a little dirt on my face. I don't know. Can't really tell. Looks like I am. But it was a busy day today, which is a lot of fun. Makes the day go by faster. So yeah, happy to talk a little baseball. I'm not really prepared. The only thing I bring to the table is excellence, which is kind of always what I bring. So,
It's
how
not
about
simply
you,
not true.
Connie? How are you
Um,
doing in like what is it, New Hampshire or something? I knew it's an N.
close enough. I mean, close enough over here. Us Yanks.
Oh,
Um,
was
you
that
know,
you trying to talk hillbilly there, redneck a little bit?
I don't care about opening day. So as long as my Yankees win the American League pennant, Vic, I feel you, bro. I
I
feel you.
don't think they're going to though.
No, I don't think they will either. But in fact, Michael, I even put down some bets. Put down some bets.
Oh yeah, I even last week on paper I wrote down here somewhere. You have them coming what in third? I think it
I
is or
do.
fourth.
I do. No, I had him in third. You had him
You
in fourth, I
sure?
thought.
Hmm. I'll have to go back and see if I can find
No,
that.
I
Sugar.
know I had him in third because I had the Blue Jays, Rays, and then the Yankees, and then the Red Sox.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm all right, Mike. I'm a little annoyed because well,
You're
I'm
always
one
annoyed.
who very much enjoys his sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and because I go to bed very late, so like a normal wake up time for somebody, like I had to wake up at like 10 today, right? For a normal person, not a big deal. But I also go to bed at like I think I went to bed at like 4. So that's about a 6 hour sleep. You know what I mean? So that's not the greatest amount of sleep for a normal
Wow.
person.
I am so sorry. I made an error and a half here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm looking here and I've got your AL East. You've got the Jays 99 wins, the Rays 96, Yankees 92, the Red Sox at 90, and then I wrote down that you have the Orioles at 95.
Yeah, definitely did not say that.
You must have meant 75
That sounds about right.
or 65 because I got them at 60.
Nah, no. Actually, I think I said that they weren't going to lose 100 games, so maybe I did go 65. No, no, I think I went 66 actually, because that means they wouldn't lose 100 games.
Okay, we'll just do 66.
And then also, I'm pretty sure I said the Blue Jays were going to win over 100, but whatever. Um,
You didn't. You said 99.
well, yeah, you've already been wrong once, Michael. But so for a normal person, that's casual wake up time. So but whatever. I wake up and I go to work. Right, I'm there for literally an hour. I'm there,
Okay.
and I look at the schedule because I want to see who I was working with that day.
Right. Always.
Michael, I wasn't supposed to be in there until 12.
Oh.
So I got to work at 11. I wasn't supposed to be there until 12. And what did my managers do? Nothing. Didn't even tell me.
They just
So
put you to work, or
yeah, didn't even tell me. But I then got to leave, an hour
an
earlier
hour
than I was
early.
supposed to leave,
So I mean,
technically. But still, I would have preferred to sleep that extra hour than leave an extra hour early. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Big sleep guy.
So,
Big sleep guy.
question: like, how many hours did you work? Like 5, 4,
Yeah,
8?
I think today was 6. I worked 11 to 5.
Okay, so you had a lunch today, then, right?
I did.
Okay, that's cool. That's one time I accidentally went to work an hour early like that, and it was probably a year ago. But see, I don't get down like that or anything because I have a fishing pole in my truck always. So when I show up to work an hour early, I just go fishing.
Well, you got a fishing area next to your work.
I mean, there's a river that goes by, yeah. So pull up.
Interesting development. Interesting. Mike, I'm also excited because MLB The Show midnight. I'm there. Comes out at midnight. MLB The Show, baby.
I'll be there asleep.
Oh no, I should be asleep because I got my 9:30 class tomorrow, which means I got to wake up at 8. But I'm going to be playing instead because I don't make very good life decisions sometimes.
So when you say midnight, because obviously I'm older, this is you just download, like you don't have to go to the store or anything.
Oh yeah, it's already pre-installed on the Xbox. Already pre-installed.
How much was it?
Well, you see, Michael, it could have been free. Could have been.
Oh.
But I didn't feel like waiting the extra 4 days.
Okay.
And I also get a bunch of stuff that comes with the game. So I bought the expensive version of it.
Man, look at that beard. Sorry.
Make that money in. You feel me? All about that money, Vic. All about the money.
So how could it have been free?
Because it comes out on what Xbox has is called Game Pass. And I think it's like a certain amount you get billed each year. And then like all the games that they put on Game Pass, you can download for free. Like you don't have to buy them. So it comes out on Game Pass on the 5th. I got it 4 days early, and I get a bunch of extra stuff that comes with the game. So
okay,
why not? What's the worst that could happen? Michael, do you want to start with some award predictions? Or I have right here. I'm looking at it. April 7th, opening day. The matchups that we have for opening day.
Okay. Have you looked on MLB.com that you can actually predict and win $10,000?
I have not. We can.
Okay, you need to get on MLB.com and let's do this together. I meant to talk to you about this earlier. I'm sorry. Okay. Share your screen and you can actually predict the first 2 days opening day.
Now where do we now where is this? I'm on MLB.com.
LB should be one of the little things pop up says predict the games and win $10,000. I mean it should be like in bold, really.
I'm not even seeing that.
Oh my goodness!
I see the Home Run Derby X stuff, which is kind of weird.
MLB.com. Because I see which already.
I see which club has the best crop. Not seeing it. Oh wait, I found it.
Okay.
It says 2022 season guidelines or something like that. All right, Michael. This is a big moment for us.
Yes.
We're gonna win all this money live. Well, not
there
live,
we go.
But, eventually, it'll come in.
How cool would that be?
Have seen it live.
How cool would this be if we won $10,000? You and I.
It would be something.
I would have to get 6 and you get 4 because I came up with the plan of us doing.
I also hope you realize. Oh yeah, you want? All right, you can have 6. Yeah, okay. You can have 6.
Is it more than 10,000?
Considering it's for $100,000, you can have 6,000.
I mean, what's a zero amongst friends?
Oh well, a lot. All right, should I make this a little bigger? Hold on, let me make it a little bit.
I zoomed in. Oh, that's so much better. I'm enlarged my screen here.
All right,
so Michael. I also would like to change some of my stats here. I'm glad that I went with the Mariners. I want to actually say they'll win more games because I forgot that they picked up Adam Frazier as well, of course, and Robbie Ray as well. So I think they're actually going to win that division big time. I won't say big time, but I think they'll win a lot of games. I got them at 85. And I'm sorry, I got them at 88 coming in first in that division. But I think they're going to do over 90 now.
Over 90?
I think they will. I'm really liking this team. The more and more I see this team, the more I like them.
Right. Well, who am I to say no?
Who am I? Petey Puff.
No. You can do whatever you want, Michael. You can change. I mean, I guess I'll allow you to change it.
Okay, I'm going to make one. I'm just going to put 90 instead of 88. It's just 2 more.
Whatever.
All right, let's go.
Cheating in my eyes, but you know.
And see, some still don't have the announcements. And for you guys on Colorcast, we'll kind of try to relay this so you can visualize what's going on here more than anything. Perry, welcome to the Colorcast. Thank you so much for joining. But we've got the 1:05 p.m. game between Boston Red Sox and your New York Yankees.
Facts.
Yankees have not yet.
That's not true. Michael, come on, really? Who are we being serious right now?
I
Who do
mean,
you
I
think
would
the
say
Yankee starter is
Cole.
going to be? Yeah, okay,
I would say
exactly.
it's Cole.
Yeah, so it will be
So
Cole.
who are you picking?
So come on, Michael. I'm going with my guys. I'm going
Okay,
with my guys.
I'll give you
Think I
this one.
think I think Cole wants revenge for the wild card game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Yankees have some nice chemistry going into the season. Revamped.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, I think they got, and it's at home. That little nice Yankee Stadium boost. Oh yeah, going with my guys.
Well, I'm actually going to say Boston in this, but we'll go with the Yankees on this because I already filled it out myself. I just feel like Yankees usually, I won't say start slow, but that first game, I feel like all the hoop and holler that they'll have going on, the Boston is going to try to come in from what they did last year and keep it going. So I just think it's a good start for Boston. I'm just trying to think that way. I think if Garrett Cole's on the mound, it's going to be a tough win for them, but I'm just
No,
going
he'll
to go with
definitely be
Boston.
on the mound. Don't worry about that. I
All
don't know
right,
why they
then
haven't announced it.
I don't either. Go ahead, next.
Brewers at the Cubs. Listen, it's very easy. You got
But see
Corbin Burns on
here,
the mound. You got Corbin
yeah,
Burns on the mound.
yeah, that's I think hands down.
And then Michael, another one. Listen, I know you. I know the Nationals are terrible,
Yeah,
terrible, and it's Degrom. Come on. What are we even talking about here?
it depends on how far Degrom actually pitches. Do we get him for 3 innings?
Nah, I think he.
Does
Yo,
he
did you have
bat?
you seen that Max Scherzer's? Michael, I'm gonna save that because
Okay,
I have proved you wrong, and I am so happy about it.
okay,
With just Max Scherzer, I proved it wrong.
okay.
Michael, this one's a little difficult for me. Guardians, the Kansas City Royals. I
I
don't
went
think
with
either team
Guardians
is.
in the one I did.
See, I think I lean Guardians because I would assume like their TBD is going to end up being Shane Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Zach Greinke's like 65.
Yep.
Not a very good team. I think the Guardians. Mariners at the Twins. You got to remember the Twins, nice little revamped
Twins,
team.
yeah, but I still with the Mariners on this. I feel like the Twins are going to be a good team. I just think they've got to get some chemistry first, and I'm not saying that they won't have it. I'm just saying the pieces that they put together, they've got to learn each other first. So I'm just going to go with Mariners, which is in the same boat. I just think the Mariners are going to be a better team starting out.
That's fair. I mean, any team that's facing the Pirates, I'm probably taking the other team
Give them a
basically the
loss.
entire
Yeah.
year. Like, come
Oh,
on, what are we
what?
talking?
What?
I
I
mean,
just hate to give the Cardinals a win.
and then even down here, easy Braves over the
Absolutely.
Reds. Come on,
Absolutely. But see, look, we don't have our number one as the opening day. So, I mean, it's some of these guys aren't pitching their number ones. I
which
don't
is
understand.
very odd to me, but you do what you want to do. Like this one's so difficult for me, And you know what
I
makes
went
it even
Stros.
you went with the Astros, huh?
I went with Astros. I mean,
Man, Otani on the mound gets to stay in the game even after he's done pitching.
am I
Trout's
this bad
back.
person? Is Otani really that good of a pitcher, or is it more hype?
He's pretty solid. I mean, I wouldn't say he's Jacob DeGrom, but I
Like,
would
is
say
the
he's
Angels is Otani their ace?
um I mean, probably. It's not like they're very good at pitching. I think if I think there's obviously a number of pitchers that are better than him, and if they had them on the team, they would start him. They would start them over Otani, but I mean, they just like who's their second. Their second pitcher is probably what Noah Syndergaard, who threw literally one inning last year, literally
Right.
one coming back from an injury.
I just feel like he is starting just for tickets. Not that he's a bad pitcher. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going that deep. I just feel like Otani's starting so you can get him on the mound and in or behind in the plate, I guess, at bat. Excuse me. Which is both good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't not do that. I just feel like there's more options out there that are probably better than him on the mound, on the bump, if you will. But I just feel like Astros going to win this game.
That's my favorite thing about the Yankee broadcast every single time. When David Cohn does it, who, by the way, you'll get to know David Cohn this year, new Sunday Night Baseball analyst.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, whenever he's on the yes side, because he usually does the Yankee games, and
Mhm.
every time like they're at home, he always
Mhm.
says, Like he'll say like Garrett Cole takes them out in the Boogie Down Bronx, and I don't know why. I love when he says that.
In the Boogie Down Bronx.
Like
Okay.
it's just good for it. I listen. I'm
I
going
like
with the Angels here.
personality. Are
I'm
you? I
going with
mean,
the
that's fine.
Angels.
And this is yours because, like I said, I already made one, but we're splitting the money if you win.
Now this. I don't think. Are you splitting the money if you win?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not greedy. I'll split it with you.
So I was fully expecting it now.
No, listen, I'm not you. I don't care.
See, could
Money
never
is
be
not
me.
happiness.
Oh, I totally disagree. San Diego Padres Diamondbacks. I mean, come on, really? What are we talking about?
Okay.
Here?
Okay. Honestly, for some reason, my gut wants to say Diamondbacks, but
I mean, don't get
Padres.
me wrong. This is gonna be wrong because I think we've taken all of the favorites probably,
Mhm.
and one of them is gonna lose.
Yeah.
But they will.
Otherwise, we
But,
will be $100,000
you know,
wealthier.
exactly. All right, well, let's go on to the next set of games here.
Here's another one that was tough for me. I
The
feel
White Sox and Tigers?
yes. I think the Tigers are going to be such a surprise team this year.
I mean, yeah, maybe, but
But
like
it's
the
still the
White
White
Sox
Sox.
good? Exactly. You know what I mean?
But it's just one game. It's not a series or anything. I can just steal one.
And
It's
Royal
opening day.
Rodriguez on the mound.
It's at home. There's not going to be any snow. Maybe snow. He might hit one out of the park.
Yeah, that was such a beautiful shot last year. Oh,
I actually got that card. It was pretty cool with the snow in it, that home run. But, I mean, I went White Sox. But I really wanted to go Tigers.
yeah, I agree. This one's easy. Phillies. I mean, the A's literally don't. I mean, I don't even know who's on their team anymore. Besides, Sean Manaea and the other pitcher that everybody's trying to trade for. I can't remember his name now.
Rays.
Yeah, this one, another. Yeah, I mean, come on. The Orioles, really? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers, obviously. Now, here, listen. Let me give you one here.
I'm going to I think I went Marlins on
I'm
this
going
one.
Marlins too. Let me tell you, I'm in. In fact, Michael, one of those bets I was talking about that I made, I took the Marlins over on wins.
Really? What were
I believe it was at excuse me, at about 75.5.
Mm-hmm.
I took the over. Bet $10 on it. Michael, you'd be proud of me. The most money I spent on my bets, because I had $60 in my account because I had won.
At 75? Okay. I like it because you have them at 81 on our list.
See, exactly. Michael, you'd be proud of me, though, because
I'm always proud of you, Connie.
Oh, what a guy. The most money I spent on my bets was on the Blue Jays. I took their over. It was 92.5. I put 30 on it.
Nice. Okay.
I'm listen, it pains me because it's my division.
Wait, 92?
92.5, yeah.
Wow, that's really low.
I'm not telling you. I'm thinking 100-game winner.
92 is great, but that seems really low.
I also bet the over on the Red Sox because theirs was like 84.5, and I feel like that's kind of disrespectful.
84? I've got them at 86, but you've got them at 90.
Like 84 to me, like I don't think that they're a 500 team because that's 3 games above 500. Like I just don't see them being that bad. So I think I took the Blue Jays over 92.5. The Red Sox were 84.5. The Marlins were 75.5. I took one more team. I don't think I bet on the Yankees because I didn't feel like ruining my viewing experience whenever I had to see them play. Michael, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to log back in. Look at this. We're going to log in with the Face ID.
There we go.
Here we go. We're going to go right over to my bet slip.
What are you using for your bets?
I use Bet Rivers, New York.
Oh, okay. So it's not Underdog?
Well, you can't. Underdog isn't. Underdog is just like over-unders on like player props.
Okay.
Yeah. But by the way, if you do like betting on that, which you should because it's a fantastic time, you should go over to Underdog Fantasy. Use code Gen Z to double your first deposit up to $100 and have a good time. Actually, that was the other one. I took the over on the White Sox, 93.5. High number, but I like the White Sox. I really do.
Ooh, you got them at 96. I've got them at 92. That makes me feel so much better about myself.
So you know what? We're gonna see what happens, but I'm feeling great. Great, I say. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, and then the Rangers at the Blue Jays. Listen, I'm going with the Jays. They're back in.
Yep.
They are back in Toronto a full year.
And
And
it's
they were
the
a very
first
good team in
home
Toronto.
game.
They were a very good team in Toronto when they switched back last year.
Yeah.
So I have to log in to submit it. I'll do that later. But these are my picks.
No. You
What?
need to go ahead because it's going to do like home runs and how many scores and that whole nine for the or this,
Oh, it
that,
does
and the
that?
third. Yeah, so for the tiebreakers.
All right, hold on. Let me log into my
I
let me
like how
log
you
into the
didn't
good
share your
old
screen for
email
that.
then. Oh wait, I don't. Oh, I have to have an account with MLB.com. I doubt I have them.
I don't think you have to.
Yes, I do.
Surely
To
you guys.
participate in opening day pick'em, you must log in or create an account with MLB.com.
Well, log in, dog.
Well,
How
I
do you
don't
not have an account?
Why would I have an account with MLB.com?
Because we have a show.
So, if it's not this password, I definitely don't have one. Oh, brother.
You got one, don't you?
I might not. I mean, hey, I could always make one right now. Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Wow, Speedy Gonzalez.
Hold on, let's put the email in.
All I'm going to say is I am missing Lily and JJB.
Facts. Always do.
Mm-hmm. Hurry up and create that account.
Michael, what do you think I'm typing right now?
A novel? I don't know.
You can't type nearly as fast as me. I don't want to hear nothing. You probably still type. You probably type with your pointer finger.
What's your pointer finger? You mean your index finger? Oh, okay. Yes. No, I don't.
Pointer finger.
Golly. Logan also put on here, I don't know if you shared it or not, the Blue Jays still have that Japanese pitcher with the scary cannon, so I'm not going to sleep on them. Yes, they still have.
I think it's Ryu.
I was going to say Ryu, but I think you probably pronounce it better than I do. Which Ryu?
See, Lily's here, Michael.
Hey, Lily is here. How
I can't
about
believe
that?
you disrespected her like that. That's crazy. Crazy.
Spoken into
Yo, it's literally
existence.
not letting me register. Like I'm clicking register, nothing's happening. Like, what are we doing, MLB.com? You're killing me. Listen, Michael, I'm sorry. Those are our picks. We'll have to do stuff later.
Okay, that's fine.
Because Michael, I want to get into this anyway because I want to know what game you're most excited about. Now we did just pick them, but let's take a gander here.
Yeah, pull that back up so we can see all the games. Okay.
Oh well, I have it this way. Look, even gives you nice times here. Where all that.
Okay, I want to ask you this just to see if you may know, because on my quote Facebook, I follow a Reds group now, and my goodness, they're nothing but whiners, and it gets on my nerves.
Yeah,
but
welcome to Yankees Twitter.
They're all the time. And, I mean, rightfully so. We've going through a rough time, but at the same time,
you have a good point.
Wait it out and see how it goes. We may actually be onto something here. But anyways, they're saying, oh my goodness, the Reds game is now on ESPN2. I can't believe this. This is miserable. Were we supposed to be on a different game? We're the Reds. We traded off everyone. Did we expect to be on something else? Were we on?
I mean, maybe it's because it's not on
because
maybe if it's on ESPN2, it's not on the local stations, maybe, and people maybe don't have ESPN. I don't know.
I mean, the way I took it, we were supposed to be on MLB Network or ESPN, and they moved us down. I'm just we're on ESPN2, the Reds, when we traded off everyone. We should be happy. And it's because we're playing the Braves, let's be honest.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, so let's just take the recognition of airtime that we're going to get and maybe make some noise on this first game. But I won't say I'm super excited about that game as far as the best game of the opener, but I am excited to see what we're going to do because Hunter Green just got called up, so I'm very excited about that. My only thing with him, he only has 2 pitches basically right now, so I hope he can develop a third pitch. Otherwise, it may be a quick call up for him, but he's there.
Well, Michael, you said you're not incredibly excited to see your Reds probably get smoked by the Braves. What game are you excited about? Because I actually have a couple on here that I'm chomping at the bit to see. I'm not going to lie to you. One of them might surprise you a tad. Looking
at just this right here, I'm actually more excited probably for the Mariners and Twins game to see what we're actually going to get out of these two teams because Mariners made a lot of noise. They took my Reds, two of my Reds, and actually, what you may not realize is Trammell, who is now up, was through our farm system, was one of our prospects as well, who was traded to them a couple years ago. So I'm anxious to see how he's going to do this year. I think he played up last year. I think he was a rookie last year. I apologize. I got his rookie card. So there's a couple of Reds on the team. Plus, the Twins made some trades. They sucked last year, got punched in the mouth. This is a new season. I want to see how they respond with this opening day. The second game I'm excited about is we may actually get to see Trout play in 2022. That Astros and Angels game, to see a Rendon, Trout, and Ohtani.
Yeah.
That could be scary. So I would say the Astros and the Angels and the Mariners and the Twins are probably my two favorite ones I want to watch.
Well, this is kind of awkward, Michael, because in the comments, Perry said Reds about to field against the Dodgers opening day. That'd be kind of crazy if the Reds were actually playing the Dodgers, but, the Reds are playing the Braves, and, kind of awkward here.
It happens. It's okay.
Dodgers home opener. See, now he's
Good
moving
catch. Good
now
catch.
he's moving the goalpost, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, he's going to the game, eh? Yo, I've decided I have to go to Yankee game June 3rd. Aaron Judge bobblehead day. Like, how do I not go to that? Come on.
I have the Mariners as well.
Lily's going to opening day too. I've never been to an opening day. I
can't believe you've not been to opening day, dude. It's awesome. Like the Reds, anyways, they even have a special ball that's got like an open day logo on there that they use for a little bit that you can catch, and get those logos. It's really neat. But
I really do want to go. I almost went this year. Because here's my thing. I need someone to go with. Like, I'm not going to a Yankee game by myself. So,
Do you not have anyone? Like, where's your boys that you talk about all the time? My boys, my guys.
My baseball guys.
Who cares? Like,
they
it's an
do.
event. It's Yankees. Like, it's New York. Go.
Oh, Lily's going alone.
Like, you talk about going out and drinking and all that stuff. Take them and say, hey, go at it.
This is my first opening day game. Okay. Lily, you're going to have to let me know how it is. Self-confidence. Listen, here's the thing. I don't not do things alone because of the confidence. I feel like I'd be bored as hell. Like, I'd go out and do things.
Oh, at Wrigley. Brave.
Oh. I want to go to Wrigley. Do you wear Brewer stuff, though? Or are you scared someone's throwing a drink at you at Wrigley?
No.
These are calculated decisions.
No, okay. She's going to be brew crewed out.
Listen, I respect it. There's people that won't do that.
As long as you... Okay, I'm going to say this to Lily and Perry, just because Connie knows this is my pet peeve. Don't go to any of these open games and wear just a random team jersey. Don't go to the Brewers and Cubs game and wear a Chicago Bulls jersey. That doesn't make sense to me. Don't wear an Oakland A's jersey.
Now Lily knows. Now Lily's now getting to the point. She said, let me be real. People don't mess with me as an attractive young woman. And I'm not trying to hype myself up. Okay.
Wow.
Can you see? Can you feel the steam coming off of her right now typing that out? She said, yeah. Man. I'm literally sliced bread right now. That's how great I am. That's what Lily just said.
As she's talking to us on an audio-only app. But anyways.
No, Michael. You must not follow the... Oh man, Lily? I need what your other show's called because I saw that you guys are available on all these platforms now for the podcast. Okay, that's right. I follow Lily out here. It's something
Pitches,
in Fudge.
What is it? Pitches?
No, Pitches Be Crazy is the baseball one. She got another show as well.
Okay.
It's something Fudge. I feel like
she's saying that she's hot from experience. I mean,
not overly confident hyping. Fudge and Meat. There we go.
Fudge and Meat.
Yeah,
now I'm just hungry.
Fudge is so good. Peanut
butter
fudge,
tells me
unbelievable.
Something tells me Perry would go to a Dodgers game and wear a Lakers jersey.
She said, I talk my crap and people don't get pissed at me. See, could never be me. Then again, I probably take mine. Did I ever tell you the story about when I went to the Yankee game for my senior skip day and there was a dude? It was a Yankee Astro game, actually. This was before all the cheating stuff came out, unfortunately. Also, it really would have been crazy. And then there was a dude 2 rows ahead of us.
Unshare your screen so I can actually see you more while we just talk like this.
And there was
Sorry.
like some dude 2 rows ahead of us that was wearing Mariners stuff.
No.
Bro, we gave him absolute hell the entire game.
Really?
Well, I shouldn't say we, more like a couple of the kids I was with.
Mhm.
But I mean, why are you here? This isn't a Mariners game. Yeah, all 9 innings. Actually, 10 innings because that game went to I said overtime.
Overtime?
Extra innings. Actually, Gleyber Torres hit a walk-off that game. Fantastic. Got tied in the 9th inning with a Brett Gardner home run. Oh, what a game. A great decision by me to skip school that day. Great decision.
I wish like I could skip school and that would be like an option. Just go to a Reds
You didn't
game.
have a senior skip day?
No. Like that's a 5-hour trip. Like I couldn't
Yeah,
skip
true. This is true.
school.
Yeah, that was an hour train ride.
And that's just to the game. So 5 hours to the game, 5 hours back, 3
Michael,
hours.
this is
at
what
the
you
game.
get for living in the middle
That
of
would be
nowhere.
13 hours. I mean,
what you
literally,
get.
it is in the middle of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie.
I
But-
took off work for this game, as you should, though. I'm not even lying. I'm not going to the game, obviously, like I just said. But I usually work on Thursdays, and obviously, next Thursday's opening day, and the Yankees play at 1:00, and I know I will be working at 1:00 because I
I still
usually
can't-
work at like 11. I am, Michael, this close. This close. You see me right here, Michael? This
You
close
see
to
what my
calling
wife
out.
said?
I kind of seen your skip day here in the Boondocks. Means you're going fishing and grilling. Yeah, see, I'm good.
Literally, she's actually not even playing. Like we lived an hour and a half from each other in high school. Like we didn't even go to the same. We didn't even know each other until college. My senior skip day, we went to the lake here, and obviously I never drank before, and it was quite comical. All the guys that were drunk because they were all in their own little sections. You got the guys that were trying to fight here under the shelter, the guys that were saying that they were crying their eyes out, saying they need to be better people, and then you got this one guy
brother.
was about to puke their guts out. Me and this other guy, we were in the lake fishing while we were watching that, and it was just hilarious to see the different types of drunks.
There's
that were
nothing.
there.
I'm a fantastic drunk person because I'm none of the above. You know what? Actually, I'm actually a lot nicer for some unknown reason. Like I'm very like, oh, how you doing? Blah blah blah, and like
You care when you're drunk?
Yeah, it's very
Is that
weird.
what you're
because
trying to say?
Because I certainly wouldn't if I wasn't. But Michael, they do say that drunk words are sober thoughts. So maybe I really am a nice guy, and I'm just putting on a facade. You never know.
Drunk words are so okay. All right.
Yeah, drunk words are sober
That's
thoughts.
deep.
Right? You know what I mean? So, yeah. See, I don't know how we got to this point in the show. There's always a point in the show where I say, how the hell did we get here? This is one of them.
And that's because of me. So thank you.
This is what you get on Backstop Banter. Baseball
you get baseball and everything else.
Exactly. You get conversations with Michael's wife, Lily. I mean, Perry's on here. I mean, listen, just tell your friends.
I did save a guy's life on senior skip day, and he wasn't drunk. Yes. We swam through a 20-foot tunnel, and for some reason, he couldn't swim.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, I don't know why he decided to swim through the tunnel when he couldn't swim, and I was already through the tunnel and had to swim back to save his life. And then he puked.
My hero.
Made it to land. Yes, I really did.
My hero. That's my co-host, guys. Unbelievable.
You don't.
Anyway, let's go back to the schedule because that's what's really important.
There we go. What games are you excited about? The Padres and Diamondbacks?
Obviously, Red Sox, Yankees. I mean, that's obviously it's my team, so like, why wouldn't I be excited? But
that would be a big game.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, the addition of Story, got all the new Yankee players. It'll be Cole's, game against the Red Sox again after what happened in the wild card. So some of my stories there. I don't know why I said you might be surprised about this, even though literally 10 seconds ago you said that you were looking forward to this game. But the Mariners Twins game, I'm very, very
wow, that's surprising.
I know, right? Surprising, shocking.
I
really am excited to see
this
matchup because there's a lot of new pieces. I mean, obviously the Twins went out. You get Carlos Correa. They traded for Gary Sanchez, Gio Urshela, so some familiar faces to me. Mariners did what they did. They also have some prospects that are going to have a full year now. I believe Kalnick or Kalenic. I couldn't remember exactly which one it was.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
You knew that too.
I assume that he'll still be up as
Kelnick.
Okay.
Kelnick. Yes,
Look at
totally
Willie.
knew
What
that.
a professional. Um,
That just makes
but
me
yeah,
want to watch Keenan and Kel on
Mariners with their new
Nickelodeon.
pieces, Robbie Ray will obviously be on the mound, which was like their kind of big
Robbie
splash,
Ray,
I guess. And then
Wisconsin.
I kind of, I'm kind of intrigued at
Hmm.
your boys a little bit. The Reds and Brave game, not because of the Reds, honestly. Like I'm not gonna lie, but I want to see the Braves post Freddie Freeman.
Without Freeman.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like obviously it's just a game. Like nothing like crazy is gonna happen. Like he's. I mean, they just have a new first baseman, but like, can you imagine? Because I feel like Michael, let's see if you're with me here. I feel like when you get traded to a
Never.
team or signed by another team, like you want to have your moment earlier than later. You know what I mean? Because like when Stanton came over in that trade from the Marlins, I think it was the first game of the season. He hit 2 home runs against the Blue Jays, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing that ever happened."
Right.
And like you get your moment out of the way, so like you don't have to like carry it around on you. Could you
Right.
imagine a world where
If the
the
Reds won the
Braves?
first game.
No, not even that. Michael, let's write the movie here. Ready?
Okay.
Braves, ninth inning, down 2 runs. Matt Olson comes up, runner on first and second, 2 outs, walk off homer. I mean,
Oh,
could
you
you?
want the Braves to get their moment.
Well, no,
See,
Matt Olson needs his moment.
well, see, I was thinking like Freeman would get his moment, like, oh, he struck out.
Well, you could have that too, but listen. I'm not rooting against Matt Olson. I mean, I wish he was a Yankee, but I'm not rooting against him.
Right. I mean, I'm not. I mean, Freddie Freeman to me was the Braves. I don't know why. It's just he just
Well,
seemed
Acuna's going to be the Braves now.
he's the face now. So
You wish everyone was a Yankee? Well, obviously. Don't you wish everybody was a Brewer?
why you gotta be so hateful to her fans, man?
No. I'm calling Cap. Calling Cap.
I bet you she does not wish that Almer Garrett was a
I
Brewer.
mean, I always thought it was a mirror.
It is a mirror.
Oh, okay. I want someone who fits the team and culture. Well, don't we all just love those rainbows and sunshine?
Lily, we're talking to a New Yorker. All they want is to spend money and get the best.
Exactly. Facts. We're here for results. We don't got time to wait for things.
Please don't say anything. Oh, thank goodness.
How's that working out? Listen, playoffs every year, haven't had a losing season in 26 seasons. 26.
You know what? I'm going to bring some college basketball into you, okay? Because you're the perfect candidate for this. Kentucky basketball.
College sports sucks, by the way.
Well, just bear with me. Kentucky basketball right now, okay? Like, we are a different breed on this, okay? Calipari hasn't got us to the Final Four in a few years. Haven't won us a championship in a few years. So we've got some people that are asking for basically his head and that he should be fired. Do you think not winning a championship in a decade is okay?
I mean,
you already see where I'm going with this, right?
No, you're also well. Here's the thing: you're talking to the wrong person because
the
Michael,
Yankees.
Here's my thing. Like, I don't have a problem with it as long as you're competitive. And I've said that I would rather be competitive all the time and like maybe win one championship every couple years, or not couple years, every however many years, than win maybe 1 or 2, and then for the next 3 years you have to, or the next 10 years you have to break it down and start over again and be terrible. So I think it's okay as long as you're competitive. If you go 10 years without being competitive, and not, obviously, if you're not competitive, you're also not winning a World Series. Like, but you're also, here's the thing, Michael, you're talking to the wrong person in a way. Because not that I'm like this, because I didn't grow up in the 90s, obviously, where the Yankees were winning every single World Series. I've seen them win one. And to people that are, 10, 15 years older than me, this is I think the second time in like the Yankee history that they've gone longer than a decade without at least appearing in a World Series. Like the second time. So like to Yankee fans and everything, this is sacrilegious. Like the fact that they haven't made it to the World Series,
right?
Not even won one, made it, is literally the end of the world.
Like really, the Yankees are the Kentucky Wildcats of college basketball. Like we expect to be there constantly, and if you're not,
Yeah.
it's unacceptable. And so
Like
that's
Michael, I got the Yankee poster in my room that has all their World Series on it.
mhm.
They won in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s,
I mean, do we really count that far back? I mean, it's the
the
20s.
60s, 70s.
That's living in the
They didn't
past.
win any in the 80s. Obviously, they ran the 90s. And then the 2000s, they won 2000 and 2009.
Hmm.
So, like, it's to some people, it's ridiculous. To me, it's like, but and you can say whatever you want. I mean, I know you'll probably make a joke about it or whatever.
Of
I
course.
look at myself as a Yankee fan or like even a Patriot fan or whatever as somebody who can actually be realistic about my teams. Like there's
Right.
certain people that are like, oh no, we're gonna win every single year and blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, have you like I put the Yankees third. To some people, that's like, oh, you're not a Yankee fan. And I'm
Right.
like, are you stupid? Like there's teams that are literally better than us. So like to me, it's not that bad because I can be realistic. But you go
Mhm.
to Yankee Twitter and it was like, how did we not sign Max Scherzer, Carlos Correa, Trevor Story, and trade for Matt Olson, and then sign Freddie Freeman to play DH? Like, how did we not do that? And I'm like, are you guys really that stupid?
I mean, you guys used to do that kind of stuff, though.
I mean, but
Maybe
here's the
not to
thing.
that big extreme, but like, I mean, you had, I just, and of course, I'm not a big Yankee fan, but I'm just thinking, I mean, you had Jeter, you had A Rod,
Homegrown though.
right, but you didn't have A Rod homegrown. You had
Well,
CC
yeah,
Sabathia. Who else did you
true.
have? McCain, I think, during that time. Who
Well, not when
else?
they won
I
the
mean,
World Series. I mean, the big time the time that they spent really big recently was 2009. They won the World Series. Like I'll
right.
say that because that's the year that they brought in like Mark Teixeira, CC, AJ Burnett.
To share.
Uh, I think they might have signed Swisher at the same time too. And then they still had, Andy Pettit and Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada. So like, you know, but I don't know. I can be realistic so that it's not like
Me too.
unbelievable to me.
I can be realistic. The Reds may make the playoffs.
See, when we get to that point, that's when I'll start getting annoyed. Because to me, if you're the Yankees, like, how do you miss the playoffs, bro? You literally have you can spend like $270 million a
I
year, no
agree.
problem, and like you shouldn't be missing the play. Like this
But
is
see,
this is
that's
why.
why I
Here's the
would have
thing.
been
This is
mad
why I
last
can.
year because the
That's what I was
Yankees.
gonna say. I can kind of understand why people are over Brian Cashman, but
Because
like to
you
say
all were
that, like,
not going to make the playoffs last year until you all was like, okay, we have to like put a huge band-aid on this to try to make things happen. Because if y'all didn't make a move and y'all weren't going to win it, you only made trades last year so you all can make the playoffs.
I mean, that might be true because
It
that's
is
the
true.
thing. Like, if Cashman starts missing the playoffs, that's when he's gonna get fired. Because I think right now, even the Yankee owners are like, we've been all right. Um, blah blah blah. Like we've been in the playoffs, so like it's almost hard to fire somebody when you're consistently in the playoffs. But in a different way, it's like, well, yeah, I think I could get to the Yankees to the playoffs if I had that much money to spend.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So
I hate to
it's
say this and I don't mean it mean, but Cohen knows nothing about baseball.
but here's the other thing. I don't like to say that though because that might be true. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Um.
Cohen knows nothing about baseball.
Well, I mean, what he's not there for that. He's there to write the check. He has baseball people for him.
Right, but he's spending the money. He's like, okay, yeah, I know we need to get that guy. I don't care. Like,
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
but I'm saying he has baseball people for him, so it's not like he actually needs to know. He just needs to make sure
well,
that his checkbook doesn't bounce.
in today's time, you don't need baseball players or people. You just need a computer with the data.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different problem because they know what they can run baseball. They
We
know what
ain't
they can
getting
run
into that
baseball.
today,
I'm just saying it did.
especially if there's a
Um,
shift.
let's see, Zach. Brian Cashman is the biggest joke of the GM in baseball, crying about the Astros cheating when he's got tapes from the Red Sox. He's fighting to not get released. I'm interested to see what all that is about because I I will see the thing with the Yankees with their whole thing was that they used like Apple Watches incorrectly. And like the Red Sox used like iPads or something. And like the Astros, and this is why the Astros really got in trouble for it, was because after I think the MLB found out about the Yankees and the Red Sox and like other teams doing it, because also Cameron Maben came on a podcast and was like, you realize everybody does cheat, right? Like he said that he was like and he's been on like 10 teams. Cameron Maben was like, you realize everybody's doing stuff, right? And they were like, oh, really? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think we all know teams cheat. It's just, the extent. Because I guess after they found that out, like they sent a memo out to everybody, was like, if you do anything, like you're screwed. And then,
Well, we all knew that they were using some type of substance. And I think even that far is like, hey, we knew you guys were doing this. It's just now it's kind of with cameras and everything, we're seeing it, so they had to do something.
See, that's what I like. Like Lily said, I like that. Everyone cheats. It just depends on the severity. I agree with that. Like here's my thing, right?
Okay, stealing a sign isn't cheating to me.
No, it's not.
Like if you have a book out there and I can read
base,
the book,
exactly,
it's not stealing, it's reading. But if I use some type of device or something to enhance my ability to be able to see or to interpret, that is to me when it's cheating.
See, like,
go ahead.
Like even the cheating, like we're talking about, like if technically cheating is if the pitcher throws the ball in the dirt and then the catcher like secretly rubs the ball up against his shin guard, so like marks the ball up and it makes him move a little bit more. Like that's technically cheating. Guess what? People have been doing that since, 1900 when baseball was invented?
Yes,
like come on. Actually, it was before that technically, but I don't know when baseball was created. I feel like it was like 1880 something. I don't know why. But like how that's cheating. But like, does anybody really care about that? But like, if all of a sudden you stuck a pocket knife in your catcher's glove somehow and cut the ball up, then I'd be like, okay, you kind of push the boundary there, my guy.
Right. If it's on the field and you can use it, it's fair game.
Yeah.
That's why you can grab the dirt, put it in your hand, rub it in there, throw it down. That was before you had Roslyn. You got a better grip with the dirt. Throw it. You spit on the ground. That's why we have cleats. Like, technically cleats weren't the first thing. You wore tennis shoes. Then somebody said, hey, I can make a cleat and have an edge. Wasn't technically cheating. It evolved the game.
Michael, isn't it really crazy, though, that, like, pitchers are so good that even just having that substance last year made them so much better that people literally couldn't do anything? Because it did affect it. Like, after they banned the substances, like, people literally did hit better. Like, it's not, an opinion. It's if you go look at batting averages after everything. Like, the amount of talent that you got to have to just, like, oh, I can make the ball move 2 inches. Oh, but with this sticky, weird stuff, I can make it move 6. Talent I will never have, Michael. Not one time will I ever have that much talent anywhere in my body.
Zach says, sign stealing has been a part of the game forever, or has been going on forever. If you don't want people to steal your signs, naturally change the signs.
See, I agree with that, but like it's also like the Astro. Like I think the Astros thing is just different because like you're not going to change your sign when nobody's on base, but they had the camera there, so they were always getting your sign. Have you ever seen the video of I want to say it was a White Sox pitcher, maybe? I don't know exactly who it was playing against the Astros. I believe it was Evan Gattis was up, and I only know that because he never wore batting gloves and he was kind of like hunched over like back in the old days. And the pitcher comes out and he's like, they know what we're doing. And I don't think there was like anybody on base or anything like that. He's like, no, they know the signs. And like the catcher and him like changed everything up. And I think they went with multiple signs like the rest of the game, even without runners on. So,
but how would they be getting the sign?
What do you mean? It was the Astros. They had No. It was the Astros were playing some team at home.
The White Sox or whoever was the one saying that the Astros are stealing the sign.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was backwards on what you were saying there.
Oh, Michael, it's okay. Hannah Montana said it best, Everybody makes mistakes.
Wow. Came in like a wrecking ball? What?
No, that was Miley Cyrus, Michael. Don't you dare. Come on. Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, totally different people.
They totally are. One has a wig and the other one has
Hannah
natural hair.
Montana growing up, lit show. Such a good show back in the day. I was totally invested, bro.
That was after my time, I'll say that. But Scooby Doo, legit.
I did not watch much Scooby Doo because you wanna know why? It literally scared me. It really did.
Oh yeah, it was scary. It took me a while, and then
Nah,
they always solved it. Like they were brave. Like think about it,
I'm good.
teenagers,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
teenagers with a dog, fighting their fears
And
constantly.
Shaggy and Scooby, by the way, were high as hell always. By the
They
way,
were high, man.
they were higher
Completely.
than a kite. That entire
mean,
series.
Shaggy always looked for his girl Mary Jane. Come on, man.
Always looking for food. I
It,
mean, come on. The signs were all there.
they were
Signs
on
were all there.
monkeys. I mean, he wore green.
You know, me and CJ went down memory lane of like all the cartoons that we had when we were kids.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna match up with yours though.
Oh, why?
Because well, Michael, you're old.
I mean, I am.
How old are you?
What was your favorite cartoon?
35?
35. I'll be 36 next week. Actually,
I'll be 22 in a couple the 28th. So however many weeks away that is.
In a couple.
Listen, I'm not good at math. We've gone over this, okay?
Well, I mean, 28 is obviously at least 3 weeks because that's 21 days. But I mean, we're not even into the first yet. So I mean, it's like 4 weeks away. But that's okay.
I'm not good at math. Shoot me.
Okay. It's all right. I love you.
My favorite cartoon, man.
I love you.
See, technically,
I love you.
I appreciate that.
I love you.
I appreciate that.
We're not moving forward until you tell me you love me.
You're all right. You're pretty solid. Michael, you have a whole wife that tells you that she loves you. Doesn't that mean more than me?
It does, but I also want to hear you, man. Like, is it
Perry's
weird?
telling me to say it back.
Is it weird for a man to tell another man he loves you?
Like, I think, maybe we're not that in that part of our relationship yet.
Whoa! You're telling me
maybe you're taking it a little too fast. Maybe
I love you, Perry. Do you not love me?
Maybe you're taking it a little too fast, Michael.
I mean, just say yes or no. Do you love me?
Michael, I love you. You're the best.
Yes, I love
one
you,
of the best. I can't say it. I can't say the best. I got 2 other co-hosts I got to worry about.
You already said it. It was on there. It was on there.
I take it back.
And it will be on the podcast too, everyone.
I take the love you part back too now. See, Michael's pushing me.
You
my favorite cartoon, technically, because I've always people have kind of gone back and forth on if it's anime or not. Give me Avatar: The Last Airbender all day, every day.
Oh my goodness, this ain't a cartoon.
Yes, it is.
No.
Like, how is that not a cartoon?
Who watches cartoons that's anime?
That's not anime.
Dude.
It was technically it's classified as a cartoon.
So is like Pokemon a cartoon?
I have no idea. I don't watch
anime. No, it is not.
Michael, go look it up. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a cartoon.
That's pitiful. So TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is it a cartoon? Good. The movie? Yeah. It's a movie. It's a movie. An action movie.
But what about the show?
I mean, there was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon.
But it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So why can't Avatar be a cartoon?
Is it a movie?
No.
So it is a series?
Avatar: The Last Airbender, Michael.
Dude, I don't know.
No. See, now let's get this straight. How are you telling me it wasn't a cartoon or it doesn't count?
The Last Airbender.
And you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is, but you're telling me you're wrong. See, you're wrong.
So I will admit I am wrong. See I can tell you, hey, I love you, and sometimes I am wrong, and I'm okay to admit.
I don't admit that I'm wrong. Can't do that. Takes too much. And I'm not. I can't do it.
I don't know why. It's a part of being a mature man.
Well, maybe, Michael. I'm only 21. You know,
maybe you're not a man.
The brain doesn't stop developing until what, 26? So
actually, okay.
Exactly. I got a lead way here. Listen, we're supposed to predict who we think is going to win some awards here.
Lily said you're only 21. Exactly,
yeah,
Lily.
What do you mean? I'm only 21. I'm still young out here.
He's a young pup. Little young pup.
Bro.
Makes me miss.
See, Lily, you're young too. 22.
Oh,
we're young out here. Exactly, young bucks, as Perry says.
It's a young pup. You ever watch Zombieland?
Yes, I have.
Okay, his young pup makes me so sad, and he's talking about his son that died.
Cry every time. Kidding.
Wow.
Michael, you want to predict awards, or do you want to see who's favored for the awards? We'll go from there. How about we do that?
Let's predict, and then
Okay.
we'll see who's favored.
Okay. What do you want to start with here? You want to start on the
Whatever.
AL, NL?
Sure.
Michael, can you make one decision on this show?
Yeah, let's start with the Cy Young Award.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
AL.
Okay. Listen, I think it's his year. Give me
Lucas.
Mr. Garrett. See? Willie said, damn, covering stuff we talked about on pitches and be crazy and bat flips and show. You have extreme takes. Now, Michael, here's the thing. Are we doing what we did last year where we give one we think and then a hot take as well?
My hot takes are who I think. That's why it's a hot take. Other one's just a guess. Come on, man. That's pitiful.
I mean,
this is
that's
who I really
simply
think
not
it
true.
is.
You can have a guess, and then you can also have one that's a low-key one, a dark horse.
Okay, who's your dark horse? Okay, I'm fair with dark horses, but not hot takes. You can't have a hot take. It's your
That's
pick.
the same thing. Literally the same thing.
No, a dark horse is saying, hey, watch out for this one. This guy could come up and win it. But a hot take is saying, hey, this is the person.
I disagree.
That's fine. That's why we have banter. So who's your dark horse? AKA what you say is hot take, which doesn't make sense.
I think, oh my gosh, I just lost his name. Hold on. I got to make sure I say it right. That's why. Jose Barrios of your Blue Jays, my dark horse.
Thank you. You are finally putting some love on my Blue Jays.
Michael, I loved them last year.
No, you didn't. You hated them.
No, I did not.
But my AL, and you're going to have to help me with the name because I'm horrible.
Oh,
Lucas,
brother.
and I'm going to try to say this, Giolito?
Oh, look at that. What a guy. Giolito.
That is who I'm going with. That is my hot take, not my dark horse. That is my winner.
Okay, so do you have a dark horse then?
No, that's my winner. I don't do dark horses.
You're so boring.
Golly, you're one who's wanting to say, this is who I think it is, but also watch out for this one. This could be sneaky.
Yeah,
I went with who I think.
Makes things entertaining.
Sneaky. I went gutsy. Balls to the wall. Boom. This is it.
Just all that to be wrong. AL Cy Young is Shane McCallahan. Okay. Giolito comes from a Hollywood family?
Oh.
No, Lily's a walking encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Walking encyclopedia. Yo, Lily, when are you gonna come on the show? Huh? When you pull it up to the StreamYard, huh?
Oh, wait. I noticed you forgot to say another comment that Lily put on here. She put, yeah, Michael is right.
Listen, I've realized that
Lily
just agrees with you more often than me. So, you know.
That's because I'm right and she understands.
I just think you two are a little off base.
That's because we're stilling.
I don't even know what that means.
We're off base. We're leading to the next base. We're stilling.
Oh, you said stealing. I thought you said stilling. You know, with that accent, you can never know.
Stilling is stilling. Golly.
Oh, my God. Look at this guy.
Dark horse and hot takes are different things. Exactly. Lily, you are so smart.
Oh, my gosh.
That was hilarious. I'm so glad guys, you all in Color Cast. I wish you could have seen that face. That was
listen, how about some AL MVP action then?
You don't want to do NL Cy Young?
I think we should just stick with the AL and then go NL.
Okay, MVP AL. Here's my dark horse.
Michael, it's not a dark horse if that's who your pick is. It's not a dark horse if that's your pick. Because a normal person would say, here's my pick, and then a dark horse pick.
No, a normal person would say, all right, guys, these are the people that are going to win. Now, my dark horse,
Michael, how about,
who I think could surprise some people.
You're wrong. Because what happens every week? What happens all the time in the March Madness tournament? Oh, I think Duke is going to win, but my dark horse is some random team from middle of nowhere every single time.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with this.
Exactly. Your dark horse is not a hot take. Your dark horse is, hey, this guy could come up. A hot take is saying, with confidence, I think this is going to happen. Like last year, my hot take.
This is a totally separate argument. Totally separate argument.
My hot take was saying that my Jays were going to beat your guys record-wise.
Wrong, by the way.
They didn't. I was wrong. But that was a hot take. That was not a dark horse saying.
Barry said, what about a light pony? That was actually pretty good, Perry.
I can't believe you laughed at that. That was lame.
No, I listen, Perry. I thought that was pretty good.
Although I'm thinking about getting a pony. Is that sad?
God, you people in the middle of nowhere just don't do anything.
Wow, now Perry says he just loves you.
His grandpa starred in Twin Peaks and was Susan's dad on Seinfeld, and his uncle co-created the show. Well done.
Wow.
See, now I just love Connie. Michael didn't like the joke. Well, welcome to the correct side, Perry.
Perry, at least I told you up front. I just didn't like it. It wasn't that I don't love you. I love you, Perry.
Oh, co-created Twin Peaks. I thought you were talking about Seinfeld. I was about to say, damn. Listen, give me your AL MVP.
It's Vlad. He deserved it last year.
Oh, bro.
He will win the Triple Crown this year, and he will reign victorious. Ooh, Bo Bichette. That's not a bad one, too. I would like to go with that. But I think it's going to be Vlad because Bo is on the team as well. But I do like Bo Bichette. I really wanted to go Bo, but I have to stick with Vlad until he gets that one.
It's going to be Freeman in the AL? That'd be kind of crazy, Perry.
See, Perry, he's being a smart aleck to you now, man. We're talking
smart
AL.
Smart Alex. Oh, smart Alex. Sound like every single high school teacher.
I love you. I really do, Connie. Can I just give you a hug? Like, I really want to just bear hug you right now.
Michael, how far are you from, like, Myrtle Beach?
Oh, you really want me to come and give you a hug, don't you?
How far
Myrtle Beach, I think, is 7 hours.
Yo, Michael, listen, I'm down there June 13th to the 27th. Take a drive down. You can stay for the night. And,
thanks. And then go back home.
Yeah, so I can come down there. Stay as long as you want. I don't really care. I'm there for 2 weeks chilling. Beats and drinks. That's all I'm doing. Only thing I'm doing. Maybe a round of golf.
Yeah, I ain't doing golf.
I will be debating this topic with Armchair on Sunday's season 2 premiere of Light 'Em Up. Oh, yeah.
Who's Armchair?
I have no idea.
Sound lazy.
You know, Michael.
Oh my
let me go. Let me give somebody, out of left field then.
Okay.
How about our new?
Wait. Hang on. Before you say this, is this your dark horse or is this your hot take of who's going to win?
No. Apparently, I'm not allowed to give a person who I actually think is going to win and a dark horse, so I'm just going to give one.
No. You can give a dark horse.
No, I'm not allowed to. Nope, I've determined. Nobody else.
You can't give a hot take.
Nope.
You can give a dark horse and a winner. You can't give who you think's winning and a hot take. That's a cold take.
Listen, give me Carlos Correa.
Oh my goodness.
Newly signed twin.
Give me a light pony, okay?
Newly signed twin. I think he's going to try and have an amazing season so he can opt out of his contract, go right back onto the free agent market, and make even more money than he was making before.
I could see that. He's got a lot on the table. It's a prove me wrong year, so not bad. I don't like it, but so who's your dark horse?
Oh no, that was my dark horse and my actual pick too.
Okay, so that was your hot take.
No, I refuse to give 2 picks now. I refuse to give 2.
Oh my goodness! So you just gave a hot take.
No, that's not a hot take. That's a
100%
opinion. That's my dark horse.
That's your hot take.
Nope, it's not a hot take.
Oh my gosh, Perry, Godfather.
Like, I'll end the show right now.
President of the MX Sports Network. Can you please
take a piece of commentary typically produced quickly in response to a recent event whose primary purpose is to attract attention? Listen, I attract attention with just hello.
For you all in Colorcast, he was fixing his bowl cut hair and his glasses and his goatee of a bit of a beard first.
You feel me, bro?
Okay, a dark horse, a candidate or a competitor about whom little is known, but who unexpectedly wins or succeeds. So dark horse is someone who doesn't really have the opportunity to win, but could come out of the realms that
Listen, I don't think Correa is very high on the voting odds.
So you're giving a hot take that he's winning it. You know what?
Michael, I literally don't care anymore. I've never cared less about anything in my life.
NL Cy Young, go.
Oh, what about manager of the year?
Oh, I didn't even go that far. I just went with those two. Manager of the year and the AL. Let me go to the MLB.com so I can
So
pull
you
up
look
the
at this
teams.
guy.
Because I need to figure. I'm gonna go with the Twins manager.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. Let me
Okay.
pause. Let me pause. Nope, I lied. I'm gonna go with the Mariners manager because I actually think they're gonna have a bounce back year with the trades that they did, and I think they're gonna be a 90+ team. So, bam, whoever you are,
You went with the Mariners, right?
yes.
I'm gonna go with the Twins manager.
Wow, so original. I'm playing. I think either one of those has a very good chance.
I don't know why. Twins are very intriguing to me.
I have lost their color cast. There we are.
Thank God. Anyway, how about we go to the NL Cy Young then?
I'm telling you, me and Lily, we're just like, we're on it. She's with me with the Mariners. I should write all this stuff down too, but I don't feel like it.
Well, listen, why don't you get Lily to come on the show then?
Hey, Lily, you want to join our show next week, Thursday at hopefully 9 p.m., possibly 10 p.m. Eastern time? We'd
See,
love to
look,
have
she's
you
gonna
on.
say no and embarrass you in front of everybody.
Well, that's okay. As you young pups say, I shot my shot to get her to come on the show.
Nobody would have said that. Nobody.
Okay.
How about the not the AL, the NL Cy Young?
The NL, I have Aaron Nola.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not going with your everydays. I'm going for hot takes.
Oh yeah, again, I'd come on anytime.
There we go. Next Thursday it is.
You have to go on now, Lily. Michael said, please. Oh wow.
Sometimes you're just good. But for real, Lily, if you really want to come on, I'll try to DM you on Twitter and give you some info and send you a link and all that stuff.
Damn, kind of took Michael like 5 seconds. Good for him. NL Cy Young for me is Ian Anderson, dark horse. Oh, okay.
Wait, dark horse or hot take? I'm just messing. So who you got for NL or a Cy Young NL?
See, I feel like I'm supposed to pick some random person now because we're not going with anybody who's actually favored.
Okay, DeGrom, I'm a worried.
No, I was going to say Walker Buehler.
Well, see, I wanted to say him too.
I think,
but that's who I
finally
said
has
last
that
year.
full season. See, last year I think my dark horse or hot take, whichever one you actually want to say, was
Oh my goodness,
was
This
Jack
is
Flaherty,
insane.
and then he like got hurt, so
Mhm.
didn't really come true, unfortunately. What about
I don't think Woodruff will win it. That's hard to say. I just don't think so. I have no reasoning, no facts other than Castellanos standing over him and basically punking him out.
how about Max
Ruined.
Fried?
I'm okay with that. I've thought about that too, to be honest with you. But I just feel like Nola is a good guy in a good situation. Boom, going to win it.
I really hope we get a full season of DeGrom.
Me too.
Because honestly, obviously, Fried is too
I
high
think
on the
he's too
Cy
high.
Young list. I don't think he's likely. I don't think he's that likely to win it. Wait, so he's too high on the Cy Young list, and you don't think he's likely to win it? Okay.
They have him ranked too high, and she don't think that he's that good.
Fair enough. Your
And
NL and
well, real quick, I just want to say DeGrom should be front winner if he can play. I'm going to say 162, but however many games he would actually pitch
if he pitches
and stay healthy.
26 games, he wins.
26 games? I mean, yeah. And actually goes 6 or more innings in those.
Yeah. Oh, I still have to get. Oh, I almost forgot, but you just reminded me that I still proved you wrong. On one thing, NL MVP though. I'll get to it after.
Okay. Who you got? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go. Why don't you go? Why not?
Okay. So since Freddie is free, I'm going with Acuna.
Oh,
Coming
see,
back
you didn't even
from
pick
being
somebody. Didn't even pick some crazy player this time, huh? Love that.
Well, I wanted to go with my guy.
Tyler O'Neill is Lily's hot take. See, so why is that a hot take?
Because she's
Why
not
isn't that a
saying
dark horse?
because she's saying it's him. She's not saying it's going to be Soto, Harper, anybody up there, and watch out for this guy. She's saying this guy is him. That's the hot take. Like, wow, that's awesome.
Basically the same
See,
thing.
I really wanted to go with Soto, but I really feel like Acuna's got a lot to prove back from being hurt last season. He's going to come and carry this team, and let's see what he's got.
Oh, man, I'm debating on for the NL and light him up with Matt Olson. Ooh. Imagine Matt Olson gets traded to the Braves and then wins an MVP the first year replacing Freddie Freeman.
Wait, you're going to have Matt Olson on the show?
No,
did I read that right? Or you're debating for
She's
Matt
debating
Olson?
for it.
Okay.
Man, there's some good players in the NL, man.
So who's your NL? And don't say Bryce Harper.
I would literally never pick Bryce Harper. He's still overrated, even though he won an MVP. Don't care. I want to go with Soto too, because I think he's like obviously that good, but I feel like they're going to lose so much.
That's one thing that hurt me. And see, I almost thought, okay, I want to go with Soto. One, because I got his rookie card. That's how much I'm into him. I think that he's going to be good. Two, he is an average hitter, and he can hit for power now, and he's getting older, getting more stronger. But my third reason why I kind of backed off of him is I'm afraid they're going to trade him. Like, this team's going to be so bad, like, you could get a lot of prospect picks on this.
No, I don't think no.
I mean, it would be gutsy to do, but
I think that they would get killed if they did that.
I'm just saying there's at least that possibility.
That would be crazy.
Because I'm horrible. I know absolutely nothing about contracts. Did he get a contract last year, or is he coming close to his
No,
final?
I think they offered him one and he turned it down.
See, I was thinking there's something that happened with contracts. So I was thinking he may be close to his final year in his contract. And that was just me on hearsay. Really have no facts on that.
All right. So let's go. I'll try somebody who, very well known, but probably not high up on that list.
Nicholas Castellanos, I'm fine with it.
No, but he is actually plus 4,500 to win that award.
If he stays healthy, he's got
Soto's the favorite.
Is he the favorite? Oh, wow.
Bro, they still have Mookie Betts with the fourth best odds to win the MVP. What Mookie Betts did they watch?
Like, I think sucks is going to be way too strong of a word.
Very strong.
I think he is way overrated.
Regressed is a very good word to use.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't Mookie on any bets with him.
I hate you so much.
That was my dad joke. Leave me alone, okay?
No, Michael?
Hey, did you know that trees poop?
What?
Trees poop. Where else would we get number 2 pencils?
And yeah, you said something to me about laughing at Perry's joke. I mean, what are we doing here?
Come on.
What are we doing here?
Just wait. Lily's going to put LOL for me because that was funny. I don't care who you are. Carry on. Who's your NL MVP? Have you even said yet?
No, because you keep talking.
My goodness. It's 11:30.
Yo, let me get Nolan Arenado.
See? She said it's a good dad joke. Thank you. Do you want to hear my favorite joke of all time? It tickles me every time. And it's a kid joke, basically. Ready? What did the fish say when it swam into a concrete wall? Damn. It swam into a dam.
I literally.
It swam into a dam. Carry on.
She said, Nolan, really? That's a dark horse. I respect it. Okay.
Who'd you pick?
Nolan Arenado.
That would be a dark horse. That's
a great defender, Maybe a nice little. I
think they're going to be number 1 in the Central, so I don't.
No, but I think if you win enough and you're like close, because like Trout never won his division, but I mean, how many MVPs?
But we're also talking about Trout. Nolan.
If I could get 4 things for the MLB season, it would be DeGrom healthy all year. Trout healthy all year.
On a different team.
No, I want him to. I want him, bro. Do you know how amazing it would be? It would be like Freddie Freeman. It really would be. Like if he wins a championship with the Angels, like, I need the Yankees to be solid.
It would be like Mike Piazza with the Mets. That was a joke. Calm down, guys.
I was gonna say, no. If he can be consistent at the plate this year, it'll be a different story. It'll happen with the Angels. They're trending up. They need pitching, man. If they could just get pitching right. I mean, they drafted literally only pitchers in their draft like 2 years ago or a year ago, maybe. Literally,
no, it was this draft pick.
It was this. Oh, it was this one.
Yeah.
That, I mean, so one of them got to be good, right?
But the thing is, like, they're going to be at least 2, 3, 4 years before they're ever up.
This is also true. I need Christian Yelich to have a good year for my own good. See, I'm the same way with Judge. Judge had a good year last year. I think he hit like 30-something home runs, batted 287. So, like, that was a good year. But, I just need another good one because, well, that's my guy. I got to get some Aaron Judge stuff in my room. But I don't have much room on the walls, I got the Patriots Super Bowl clippings, Tom Brady, Yankee poster, Tom Brady, Derek Jeter newspaper clipping from when he got his 3,000th hit. Derek Jeter fathead. Another Derek Jeter one from the day he retired. Not much room in here.
Lily, I need you to buy me like a Brewer mascot something and send to me. Thank you very much.
Nah, you speaking of City Connect jerseys, I need the
Don't
White
you
Sox
dare.
one.
Okay.
No, not the Nationals one with that stupid
that
flower.
Was hideous. I mean, that was just straight up trash. And everyone on Twitter was like, this is great. I can't wait to get this. This is wonderful. I thought it looked ugly.
Yeah, the Washington one is not good. I'm good on that.
I haven't seen the White Sox, though.
The White Sox one is like black with like white pinstripes.
Oh, the ones they had before. Okay, yeah. It wasn't something new. Okay.
No. And everyone I know who lives in DC loved it.
Okay. Like, do you agree with
those? Are those?
Okay,
are those flowers like all over DC or something? Like,
who cares if it is?
Like, maybe that's why they like it though.
It looked pink, like woohoo! It's the Nationals, and there's a lot red pink color.
I think the gray is a bad color. Yeah, their color scheme kind of weirded me out a little bit. Just like the Red Sox City Connect jerseys are top 5 ugly. I don't care. That like really bright yellow and blue.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, how do they even come up with these things?
I have no idea. Not a clue. Michael, anyway, I want to prove you wrong real quick.
Please do.
Just throwing this out there that Max Scherzer, by the way, what is he, like 49 at this point in his life?
Pretty much. 2 years older than me.
And also was also one of the head people negotiating for the MLB CBA on the player side.
Mm-hmm.
This man's already throwing 80-something pitches in spring training, so he's clearly prepared for the season and ready to go. So why isn't everybody else that ready? He was clearly training in his free time if he's already at 86 pitches, because even Garrett Cole, Aaron Boone was like, we'll be lucky to get him to like 75 pitches. So why isn't everybody ready like Scherzer?
Okay. I never said that they weren't training at home. I said that you can't expect them to be 100%
well,
ready.
Max Scherzer's 100%. He's ready. Why can't everybody do that? Why can't everybody do that?
Then he was doing something illegal.
This man is ready to go and was negotiating for the MLB CBA. My hero.
And I bet you while he was negotiating, when they took their 2-hour breaks, he was on the field pitching on the mound, and he's going to be...
Where's that dedication from everybody?
He's going to be fine for that. Now, you're not proving me wrong on this.
No,
how is that proving me wrong?
Because it clearly proves that he can be ready. Yeah. You said it was. Oh, no.
Okay, so we are March 31st, and you think this guy is ready?
He is ready. He's already up. He threw 6 innings of a spring training game and got up to 90 pitches.
In the words of Chris Farley, whoop de freaking do. It doesn't prove a thing. If he gets hurt in the next month, it shows that his arm wasn't ready. He pushed it too fast, too soon, too far. You can't tell me that this shows that he's ready because he did it. you can outdo more than what you should do, and then it will prove that your arm can't recover because you overdid it. And then
Don't
it
you
proves
think
the
that
whole
they
point.
wouldn't have pushed him to 6 innings in a spring training game if
It
he
proves
wasn't
the
ready,
whole
Michael?
point. Oh, I agree. That's because they do the whole pitch count and everything. But you can't say that this right now proves that he was completely ready. Now he's probably out there. Hey, no, this is why I came here. I want to keep on going. I want to push at my arm. I know how my arm's going to recover. 4 days, I'll be ready to go. 5th day for spring training, I'll be good to go again. Well, hold up now. We're paying you all this money. We want to rest you. No. I know how it goes. Just let me be fine. But you can't say that this one fact that he is pitching 6 innings, that he is physically 100%
Oh no,
ready.
he's ready. He's ready.
No, you
He's ready.
can't. Besides, that's not even correct. But anyways,
He is
we'll
correct.
see.
He did it. He's ready.
So let me ask you this. If he pitches 26 games and then all of a sudden he gets hurt, do you think he was ready?
Yeah. Michael, you're going to get.
I'm
So,
just asking.
no,
I'm just
no,
asking.
no,
I'm
no.
not saying either way. I was just asking because, I mean, technically, I could use the argument that it was wear and tear, that he wasn't completely ready, and it just finally gave out. He got
Okay.
tired arm,
So why do
but I
people
would
still
be
get hurt?
pushing
Why do people get hurt during a regular season when there's normal spring training?
because they pushed it too much.
So it's never just a normal injury. It's always because they did it.
I'm just saying there could be those. Like Steven, what's his last name? Strasburg. Elbow too many curveballs as a child, they always say. That was his big problem. Why he had to have Tommy John. He had too many curves that he threw as a little kid. That's what they always say is hurting these arms. His arm wasn't ready to throw those. So it's
Michael,
been
you're
a
talking
factor.
about a 12-year-old kid now.
Yes,
We're
I'm
little bit
saying
different
what
here.
we're doing can injure you later down in that perspective. So him being ready, quote, ready right now, may actually come back to bite him if he's overdoing it.
Michael, by this, nobody's ever ready. Like by this, you're literally saying nobody's ever ready because
I'm
at some
just
point they're
saying.
going to get hurt, and then that means that they weren't ready ever because they had always pushed it at one point.
I'm just saying that you saying that he's ready doesn't prove me wrong at all.
No, it does.
I mean, good try.
No, it is. You're wrong.
I'm rambling here just to try to make my argument, but I am rambling. I'm not going to lie. But it doesn't prove me wrong
it's
or
okay,
wrong.
Michael.
Or
Not
right.
everybody can be right all the time. Not everybody's me. Anyway, listen.
And you can never say that you're wrong. So therefore, you're wrong by never saying that you are wrong.
See, I'm always right. It's amazing what I do. Amazing what I do.
How much did DeGrom pitch?
I don't think too much. I think because actually the game that Scherzer pitched the 6 innings, I'm pretty
DeGrom
sure
opened,
that
I think
what?
DeGrom opened.
Yeah, he did. Can you imagine that?
He pitched 2 games.
Imagine playing a spring training game and you're like, okay, thank God we only got to face DeGrom for 2 innings anyway. Then I can actually do something, try and prove my talent. And the next person to come out of the bullpen is Max Scherzer.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like,
you
really,
got
bro?
DeGrom, who's the ace, only pitched 2 innings, and he's ready.
He's not. No, he's not ready.
Wow,
he should have been ready.
And when's opening day? What?
A week from today, baby.
So I mean, he's got 4 days of rest, pitch again, and rest 3-4 days again, and then he's ready to go. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be ready in one more outing of pitching.
No, he won't be ready, and it's his fault for not getting himself ready.
You think DeGrom hasn't been pitching as much as he could?
I have no idea what DeGrom does in his free time.
Arm fatigue. If you rush it too much, you will have arm fatigue. Just saying.
Whatever. Opening days in a week, people. This was the final episode of Backstop Banter where we won't have a game to talk about. Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Wow.
I think it's wonderful.
We'll actually have stuff to talk about.
I know.
Wow.
Unbelievable. It's going to be a fantastic time.
Real quick, World Series, who we got? Actually, you never did pull up the odds to win the MVP and stuff. Do you want to pull that up real quick?
I literally just exited out of everything.
Okay.
Soto was number 1 in the AL or NL, followed by like Tatis was still up there somehow, even though he's hurt now. Mookie was 4th. It was Acuna was like 2nd. I think Harper was 3rd. So it was literally the same people.
Okay.
Man, World Series.
I really want to put my Jays.
Listen, I hate it, but I can't see anybody beating that Dodger team. Like they have, like you can make a legitimate argument that they have an all-star at every single position.
Yeah, look at the Lakers. See what they did.
Yeah, but they were all 95.
That's true. That's true.
So, like, I want to say the Dodgers. I mean, listen, I could really see the Braves coming out of that, side again.
I'm not going to pick the Dodgers just because I want to be semi-hot take because everyone's going to pick them, and I want to be the one that doesn't. But I don't know who would be the best team. Like, I want to say the Braves just because they're the defending, and I think Olsen replacing Freeman should be okay. Since I have Acuna stepping in as my MVP, I think that they'll be all right. But
I don't think the Central does it.
Actually, here's my hot take. Boom. I've got it.
I guarantee I know where you're going.
Here it is. I really want to say the Jays, but I'm not going to say the Jays. World Series, White Sox, and the Phillies.
I was actually going to go with the White Sox, too. I will go with White Sox.
Now, that I am going to write down.
I'll go with the White Sox, and...
You're really going to say White Sox after I said it? Come on.
I literally was going with the White Sox anyway. So.
That's what I'd say.
I mean, you should have picked your favorite team, the Blue Jays, because you're a fair weather fan. I'll go with the White Sox and the... Yeah, how about this? Ready for this?
Say Phillies.
How about the Mets? Yeah, that's right. I went there.
I mean, honestly...
I'll go with the Mets.
Looking at the Mets, they remind me of the Arizona Diamondbacks with Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling, I think it was. Like that 1-2 that they've got. You just need a few guys.
Bro, and people forget, Chris Bassett made the All-Star team last year. That's their third pitcher.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to be nice. So you said the Mets.
They got some talent. They revamped that lineup. Marte's in there now. Maybe Lindor isn't as, trash as he was last year. Pete Alonso, maybe nice year. Give the Brewers some cred. Listen, Lily, one of these days.
Nothing out of the Central. Lily, do you really think someone out of the Central is going to make it to the World Series? Actually, the White Sox are in the Central. So
yeah,
you're
the
welcome.
AL Central, though.
Who do you think is going to be in the World Series? Lily? Lily.
Yeah, Miss Perfection over there, Miss Nostradamus. A little Stradamus.
Hey, did you ever answer about getting me a brewer?
Michael, why don't you buy it yourself? Why you gotta have people? Why you gotta leech? Huh?
It's not leeching. It's more sentimental if someone buys it for me. That's cool. Like my terrible towel that Alex got me. I've got right there on my shelf.
I forgot.
Dalton's bat.
That was the most random thing.
I know.
I'm a college student. I have the fun.
Wow.
I felt that.
That hurts.
I felt that spiritually. Although, Michael, you know what else I found out?
I'm a college student too.
Speaking that Lily said about college, tell me how. So I have to do an internship this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I need 12 total credits to graduate. I'm taking one class next semester.
Why?
Because I need to graduate. I'm probably going to get like 5 credits over the summer for my internship, and I had to do another internship in the fall semester, so I'll get more credits from that, and then I'm taking one class.
Won't you just take a summer class?
Because I think I'm only allowed to take one summer class, and technically that's a seminar.
Okay.
Which is
that
so
sucks.
stupid. Yeah, you're telling me. Unbelievable. I'm only in 2 classes right now, and 2 classes last semester. See, I don't like, I hate school, but in a weird way, I'd rather just take more classes. Like, that's such a waste of time. 1 class for the semester, bro. Really? Yo, Lily, you didn't even give us your World Series.
Series.
One of them is 9 credits, though. What kind of class is 9 credits?
Golly, what's your major?
I think it's something to do with art. I feel like advanced painting.
What is advanced painting?
Yo, I can't draw a stick figure, bro. I'm fascinated with people that have talent.
Listen, I wish I could draw, but I can't. Like
No,
in
I
my head,
can't
as
draw
soon as I put the pencil
anything,
to the
bro.
paper, I'm like, okay, I can do this. It's going to be 3D. And then I'm like, okay, make this line here, and it'll be like a little shadow. And then I'm like, no, that looks awful.
3 days a week from 9 to 5? Yeah, bro. I'm good on that. That's literally a job. That's not
I
even
mean, that's a
school.
job. Yeah.
Oh,
Brewers and
look,
White Sox.
Brewers, White Sox. See, look, we're all on the White Sox, though. So you know what that means. They're absolutely not going to the World
They're
Series.
trash. You know?
Yeah, they're probably going to win 10 games.
Lewis is fired right now.
He should have been fired after what he did last season.
He
Poor
should have been
kid.
fired before he was hired with the
I mean,
DUI.
yeah, the DUI, that's usually not a good decision, by the way. Listen, Michael, it's 11:40. I have class. We're out of topics to talk about anyway.
What are you talking about? You're not going to bed. You already told us you're going to be playing the show at midnight.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I gotta make sure I get off in time. It's working with the studio all day and self-guided. So you're telling me you're in a studio all day and it's self-guided and you got to pay for it? It's like a baby's Masters of a Fine Arts program. Interesting.
That is, good job remembering it was an art, so because I remember now that I asked her to make us an alternate logo, and you said you always wanted another logo.
Well, I have one instructor for each day. They all advise me. I feel like that gets confusing. That's 3
What do
different
they
instructors.
say? Use orange? Like,
yeah, that is a question. Like, Lil, you can actually answer this.
Thank you for giving her permission to answer my question. Wow,
that's not what I said at all. Man. That's not even what I said. Because like, how do you grade art technically? Because like, what if it means one thing to me? But what if it means one thing to me and another thing to the professor? That's
like literature to me. It used to make me so mad. Like, you can interpret someone's writing style a totally different way, but yet
it's pass fail. So like, what is it? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if they say draw a tree, and one person like draws a tree, right, and the other one makes like an abstract tree? Like, is one a pass and one's a fail?
Well, no,
you know what I mean?
I think they would probably.
That's not how our assignments are.
We just need to get her a mic so we can hear her.
I was going to say, well, we're going to have you on next week, and you're explaining all this because now I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
Listen, Michael, let's get on out of here.
Yes.
And we'll be back next week.
Lily, your picture. Did you draw your picture on the color cast? That would be awesome if you did that.
Oh, yeah, that picture is kind of fire. It's more like trying to push yourself, making good work, and putting in the effort. Okay.
So, like, have you sold some stuff?
Oh, my friend did it. It's part of the Fudge and Me album art. Ooh, album art. Interesting.
Album art.
We have to up our game, Michael. She said, I don't sell work. I know a couple of graphic designers that sell work.
Okay.
Interesting stuff. Michael, where can everybody find you?
MD Lawson. I'm a painter, though. Okay. Like, do you...
Well, graphic designer is different than, like, painting. Graphic design is, like, digital.
Right. Gotcha. Like our logo stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. MD Lawson's 00 for all social medias, basically. In the bio is my link tree where you can find all the whole good stuff on that. Also on Sunday nights now at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time is Count the Bucket, where we are live on Colorcast, Twitter, it's not Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, whatever I didn't say, Twitch as well. We're all live talking NBA, which is about to wrap up next week, right before the MLB starts. The way it probably should be, actually. But find that out. And also, of course, Backstop Banter Thursday at 9, 10.
Or 10 when Michael, tells me he's going to be late. No, I'm kidding.
You were late last week. Thank you very much.
We're very, we're very flexible when it comes to the timing because, life happens. Anyway, Anthony Conover _ on Twitter. Mondays, Generational Sports, 7 Eastern. Me and Josh talk about everything. Tuesday, the Hard Count with me and CJ. That's at 9 Eastern. It's basically this show, but a football edition, okay?
I'm just glad you didn't say better. That would have hurt my feelings.
What?
It's basically this show, but better.
That's up for the audience to decide, not me. Because Michael, the 3 best shows on this on the USN network have one thing in common, and it's this guy.
USN.
But so you can follow Gen Z Sports on Twitter right there, Gen Z Sports. Backstop Banter, Michael has it right over there. You can follow that. And yeah, Twitch is Anthony_Conover, where I put all of the podcasts as well. If you type in USN on Colorcast, you'll find all of us. Mine specifically is a Conover USN. Well, what was that, Mike? It looked like you want to say something there.
Yeah, when's your intern start with the baseball team?
April 21st, baby. That's
21st.
my first game. I'll be on the third base camera.
There we go. Now, do you guys actually play the Lexington Legends?
I have no idea. It's a single A team, so.
Okay, I have no idea either. But
Do you know what the Lexington Legends are?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're not affiliated with any team. They're just.
Then they wouldn't play them.
Okay. But your boy may have media credentials for Lexington Legends now.
Look at you.
I'm
going to see what I can do talking to some of these, minor leaguers. Hoping I can get some on the show. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Would be pretty lit, as you say. That would be gas.
That's definitely not what I would say. But listen, a wonderful show, as we usually do. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Listen, the comments make everything easier in life. It makes everything more entertaining. So we appreciate everybody who commented.
I don't know. We're pretty entertaining.
I mean, yeah. But the comments just make us even more entertaining because then we get to talk about other stuff. Perry, good looks. Lily, as per usual, always.
Did you say Perry, good looks?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you got good looks too, Perry.
That's not even what that means, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm. You got good looks, especially with that little tank top and that. What is the?
I gotta end the show.
Fanny pack. Michael's fanny pack he wears.
Michael's killing me here. He's killing me. Listen, everybody, it's a wonderful time to be a host of this show, and appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next week when we actually have baseball to talk about. With that being said, everybody, you have a good night.